My name is Hope Young, and I own the Center for Music Therapy in Austin, Texas. And we are here at the CSM, American Physical Therapy Association National Conference. And it's an exciting moment. We had the launch of Biodex Medical Systems Gait Trainer 3 system with an integrated music therapy option to increase neuroplasticity training in the rehab setting. So it's the first time that music is being intentionally integrated with a biomedical system for treatment of gait disorders such as Parkinson's, stroke, head injury, multiple sclerosis. So it's a very exciting moment. Our Movement Tracks project team developed these recordings in 2015, and they're making their debut out in the market. Instead of on Pandora or through Apple, we are right here through Biodex Medical Systems, and these are the only systems that they're licensed to and allowed to be played for patients to regain walking.
I'm Jamie Reese. I'm president of Biodex Medical Systems. We're showing our new gait trainer with music therapy added to it. The product is the hit of this meeting. We have 11,000 people here. They intuitively understand the connection between physical activity and cognitive activity. I can't say enough about how excited I am about the potential of this product and everything that will follow after it. It's the first time anyone has connected those two elements. And again, everyone understands exactly what we're trying to do and really appreciates it.
I don't always have access to a music therapist. It depends on whether there is one that works at the facility that I do and if there's one available. And so with this new methodology, it creates a system that allows a physical therapist to still utilize music interventions for our clients. And the music now is starting to incorporate the neuroplasticity and the changes that we see in the brain. For example, a person with Parkinson's disease, the issue is their brain doesn't tell them to move like it should, and they no longer receive that internal cue. And if I can utilize music to give them that external cue to take a step, to move their leg forward, to start walking, that's a huge advantage for my therapy session and ultimately the patient. Neuroplasticity is an amazing concept that didn't always exist. There was a time we thought that when the brain had an injury or a child that was born with a congenital condition, that was status quo. We weren't going to see a lot of improvements upon that. And luckily, we've learned that that's not true. We've learned that through rehab and through challenging a person, we can create changes within the brain. We've known this in our orthopedic athletic world for years. If you want to run further or run a marathon, you can make changes within your body and your system to perform better. And that's really what we want to capture with our neurological population as well. With the future studies that we have planned, we're really focusing on those individuals that have Parkinson's disease and children with cerebral palsy, but it's wide open to whom this could help with. It's certainly not limited to those two diagnoses.
My name is Jennifer Traugott. My daughter's name is Lila Troup. She has cerebral palsy, and we've been taking part in the Movement Tracks research project for 8 weeks. Lila was born and she was full term, no problems expected, but problems developed very quickly. They told me they didn't think she would ever sit up. They said she probably would never be able to feed herself, and so it would best benefit her to get her home so that you guys could be comfortable. Lila started music therapy when she was about 4 years old. She's 7 now. I was really intrigued that first time that we sat down with the live musicians and walking around with her and truly seeing the difference in her gait immediately. It was fascinating. I know that each adjustment that's been made to the music has made a difference. It's a very intriguing thing how the brain works and how it's reacting to the music. She's excelling so far beyond what people thought she could do. It's amazing to watch her be able to interact with the other children really well, and this music seems to kind of talk to her body in a way that physically showing her things cannot.
Where we're going in the future is with very advanced analytics, with wearable type technologies, to where our little girl Lila, that you've been seeing following her story, she'll be walking to school from a bus stop that has a mile walk, and she will be using a wearable that has our algorithm blended with a platform that is measuring what's going on with her walking, and something a car might drive by and splash a big puddle of water on her and it may cause spasticity. Well, instead of waiting her to come to the treatment room to fix that, right where we're at, we can pull up the data and analytics from her wearable, send a corrective sensory input through the music that will get her back in her normal gait. So that's our vision, is to take this technology really to a whole new level in the future, where the treatment room becomes where patients are living, what their needs are, sensory optimization strategies that we're developing as part of the Movement Tracks project. Why high quality sound is so important is because human beings respond extremely differently to a narrow bandwidth like everybody hears now. Through your headphones and your MP3, you're only hearing an extremely narrow, tight range of the overall human experience of sound. When you experience live, which everybody loves the live events. Why do you think you love that? You're digging the full bandwidth of live sound and live experience. You respond completely differently from your head to your toes, to your nerves, to your neurons. That's the way we're meant to experience music. But to make it scalable, we made a commodity that we can put in a phone and it can go over the world. So in our recordings we partnered with Merging Technologies, and we also consulted with Rupert Neve. If you know sound, you know Rupert is one of our gods in full analog sound. Our recordings were all done in DSD, that it captures full analog bandwidth as live as you can get in a digital format that can be then put and scaled into mobile technologies. So our model, our design captures everything, full DSD, full analog, and we have a great partner and are very grateful to Merging Technologies for enabling that.